王となった。最も強き王。
Hey anime fans, tired of watching the same big hits everyone's talking about? Today we're diving into the top 10 underrated anime of 2025. Hidden gems that flew under the radar but deserve way more love. Whether you're into sci-fi, fantasy, or slice of life, this list has something fresh for every kind of otaku. So buckle up and let's uncover some awesome shows you probably haven't seen yet. Starting off the list, we've got a total sleeper hit, Kowloon generic romance. Imagine Blade Runner if it took a chill pill mixed with old-school Hong Kong vibes, a strange hazy romance, and just the right amount of weird. On the surface, it feels like a slice of life. Two co-workers flirting in this nostalgic, neon-soaked city. But then things start glitching. It gets trippy. You're not sure what's real, who's real, or when you are. If you like slow-burn mysteries with gorgeous backgrounds and a haunting sense of déjà vu, this one deserves a spot on your watch list. Seriously, don't sleep on it. Coming in at number 9, a place where reality checks out and the guests never quite leave. Welcome to Apocalypse Hotel. This short, psychological horror manga trades gore for atmosphere and panic for paranoia. Set in a strange hotel detached from logic and time, it dives deep into trauma, memory, and identity. Think Silent Hill meets an emotional breakdown, quiet, surreal, and deeply unnerving. The visuals are haunting, the storytelling is cryptic, and it leaves you with more questions than answers, in the best way. It's a brief stay, but one that messes with your head long after checkout. Underhyped? Totally. If you like your horror existential and your endings ambiguous, Apocalypse Hotel is worth the room key. Coming in hot, we've got Lazarus. And this one's a straight-up visual knockout. It throws you into a slick, high-tech future where a miracle cure for all disease turns out to be a ticking time bomb. The world's collapsing fast and a small elite team, the Lazarus Group, is humanity's last hope. The animation is sharp, the fight scenes are brutal, and every episode feels like an action movie. But there's more going on beneath the surface, a sense of dread, of questions no one's ready to ask. If you're into futuristic chaos, bold visuals, and deep sci-fi vibes, Lazarus is the dark horse you didn't know you needed. Alright, sliding into number 7 is Ameku MD, Dr. Detective, and this one's got a vibe all its own. Think medical drama meets detective mystery, but with way less yelling and way more brainpower. Our main doc isn't just saving lives. She's solving puzzles behind the scenes, digging into cases that don't quite add up. It's smart, grounded, and surprisingly gripping, like a House MD anime crossover. If you're tired of the usual tropes and want something that keeps you guessing while showing off some real-world medical smarts, this one's a solid bet. Okay, this title's a mouthful, but don't scroll past it. I left my A-rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths is one of those wholesome, action-packed gems that totally flies under the radar. It's about a veteran adventurer who gives up the spotlight to coach the next generation, his former students, as they dive deep into dangerous dungeons. What makes it work? The emotional payoff. There's mentorship, growth, and legit thrilling fights, but it's all wrapped in heart. If you love underdog stories with actual character development, this one will surprise you in the best way. Here's one you probably skipped without realizing it might be exactly what you needed. Meybashi Witches. It brings back that warm, nostalgic, magical girl energy, but with a softer, more grounded tone. Instead of saving the universe, these girls are just trying to navigate life, friendship, and growing up. And somehow, that makes the magic hit even harder. The small-town setting is cozy, the cast is super likable, and the story's got just enough mystery to keep you hooked. If you've ever needed an anime to make you feel calm and curious, this is the one. If you're into game-based anime but tired of the usual grind, Shangri Law Frontier is a breath of fresh air. It's about a hardcore gamer who jumps into the most brutal, unforgiving VR game ever made. And it's packed with wild battles, clever strategies, and just the right amount of humor. What makes it stand out? The animation is slick, The world feels alive and the main character's passion is contagious. Whether you're a gamer or just love a good underdog story, Shangri Law Frontier is definitely worth the hype. Coming in at number 3, this one flips the usual RPG anime on its head. You'd expect the hero to be out there fighting monsters, but nope. Here, the main character is a guild receptionist who actually solos bosses to finish her work faster and clock out on time. It's hilarious, clever, and full of surprisingly intense boss fights. Plus, the mix of everyday office vibes with epic fantasy battles makes it refreshingly unique. If you're looking for a fun, offbeat anime that doesn't take itself too seriously but still delivers on action, this is a must-watch. Alright, here's one that sneaks up on you, possibly the greatest alchemist of all time. This anime blends classic fantasy adventure with a fresh, modern twist that keeps things exciting. The story follows a main character who's not just a genius alchemist, but someone with depth, flaws, and a drive that really pulls you in. The world building is rich and immersive without overwhelming you, and the magic system feels thoughtful and well-crafted. But what really makes this show stand out is the character development. You don't just watch the battles, you feel the struggles and growth every step of the way. If you're craving a fantasy anime that's packed with heart, adventure, and a bit of clever alchemy, this underrated gem definitely deserves a spot on your watch list. And finally, we have Metalist. Metalist is the kind of story that appears maybe once a decade, with a humble story about aspiring ice skaters chasing their dreams. One of its biggest strengths is how it makes you genuinely root for the characters, and specific the protagonist Inori Yuitsuka, an 11-year-old girl who's a figure skating fanatic. One day, she crosses paths with a man named Tsukasa, who once started skating too late to go pro. And just like that, their journey as coach and student begins. Their interactions are fun to watch, with plenty of comedic moments, but also carries strong themes of parenting. All in all, Metalist is an emotionally charged and uplifting anime, packed with valuable lessons to take away. If you want to enjoy something beautiful and emotional, give this anime a shot. And that's the list. Which of these underrated anime are you adding to your watch list? Drop a comment, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more hidden gems. See you in the next one.